Bro, so I'm listening to this book. You probably know it, or maybe don't. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I've got two things to say about it. First thing is shit. Like, I forgot how consuming like good healthy content feels, because if you want to like get any value, what I've noticed, if you want to get any value from self-improvement books, from like self-help books, you need to have this ton of humility to yourself. You need to admit to yourself, especially if you've got like some results, because you need to admit that you're not there yet. And it's obvious, you're not the fucking CEO of the world, you're not like the most successful person in the world or whatever, you're not the smartest one, you're not the fittest one. But like, we tend to think like this, so it tends like, it usually takes this kind of student mindset, this thing called student mindset. So like, you have to have this humility to admit, yes, I'm not perfect, yes, I need improvement, and just don't focus on that you're stupid, and just focus on how you can get some value out of this content. So back to the book. This may be a short quote, and it's for sure modified, because I cannot remember quotes very well, but it's like, this book have said that at multiple instances that like, progress is a delayed version, like a delayed output of your habits, because it's a book about habits, obviously. Well, Atomic Habits, what it might be about, but like, like your success in anything is a delayed output of your habits. And the thing is that you are always focusing, you always think that the growth there is going to be linear, like this. It's going like this curve, so you get instant gratification from doing a task. You go to the gym for 5 days straight, you absolutely kill yourself, and then you think that you're going to get like some percentage of six-pack after like going to the gym. I don't know what's your goal, but like, let's say you want to get big legs because you've got like chicken legs like I do. So you go to the gym 5 times in 1 week, you see absolutely no progress. It's not like you see like 1% progress. It's not like you see any progress at all. This progress is so low, or it's invisible. You cannot see it. So there's no gratification from this, and you say fuck that, and this was actually very hard, and actually I'm not going to persist in the gym. Obviously you might not be thinking these things, but this does kind of demotivate you to do these healthy habits. And actually what's like said in this book is that these healthy habits, they compound. They're like, it's like compound interest. So you know, these you've probably seen these investment like tactics, so like the compounded interest. So even if you get like 1% of return every day for like a year, this is like I took it from like this idea that you can get 1% better every day. But let's just say you get any better every day. But let's say it's 1%. At the end of the year, because of compound interest, I'm not going to say exactly, I'm not going to draw the fucking maths for you here, but like, trust me, if you do 1 times 1 and 1%, like, yeah, like you, Jesus, I sound so stupid here, but like, yeah, if you get better at 1% every day, if you get richer 1% every day, you will eventually end up like 37 times as rich or whatever, like 37 times better. I've heard it. I'm too stupid to count this, but honestly, bro, you may have not noticed that. And this is why you probably cannot get any good habits, because you are getting these small 1% changes, and they are not enough. They're not like big. People cannot notice them. Like nobody, after you then do fucking 20 push-ups, nobody will come up to you and say, Jesus, bro, you're so jacked. Nobody's going to do this. So like you say, what's the point? And you just quit. Honestly, this is probably the reason why most people quit. So there's like no gratification from this. But actually, if you keep doing the push-ups every day, you eventually do more push-ups, surprisingly, because you are now more resistant. You just keep on doing push-ups. You're doing until you feel the pain, until you cannot do no more. And like you notice that after doing like 20 push-ups for a couple of months, there's not going to be nothing. And this is exactly like my story, bro. Because my goal has always been to have like visible abs. And for months and months and months, I've had this humility to admit to myself that, Jesus, I'm not getting these abs. But I'm still on a positive trajectory. And this is also the thing mentioned in the book. So don't worry about your current output, like the current gratification you get from this, like the current return you get from this particular habit. Just think about if your life is on a growth trajectory. So this is exactly what I've done. So alongside with the other things I've done to keep up with my exercising habit, I remember thinking to myself that I'm going to be so good. And even like half a year into it, I've still was there was no fucking results yet. But I still thought, Jesus, I'm on this growth trajectory for 6 months. Something's going to happen soon. And it did. It actually did. Like the first like pack out of the 6-pack, like the first piece of the abs visible appeared about like let's say summer 2022. And the rest followed in the upcoming months, even though I've just spent 6 months with no gains, and then suddenly all the gains came in the next couple of months, which was less time than the initial nothing part. So usually the progress probably goes like this. From like I realized, and also this book talks about it, and this is the truth, bro. Progress goes like this. But we only notice this moment when it takes off, so we think this is like this major event that has caused it. But we don't see this huge fucking buildup that was happening for like months and years, and yeah. So we just see the big events, and we tend to overlook all the consistent work that has been put in. So just remember, bro, to have humility and to fucking keep on with good habits, and don't kill yourself like doing these habits. So like don't go 5 times per fucking day into the gym. Just try doing it once a week now, and just keep it up for like a couple of weeks. Maybe try to boost it into 2 times per week, 3 times per week. A person that goes 3 times a week to the gym tends to grow into a very strong person. And honestly, if you go 3 times a week to the gym and you actually train there, it's not like you're watching TikToks in the gym. You've paid for this, so you go to exercise. If you do this, there's like, you're going to get jacked. There's like, even if you don't see it, you are on like the most fucking certain growth trajectory you can be on. So just remember that, even if you're not seeing and I'm talking largely to myself. So like, even if you're not seeing the results just yet, just remember to ask yourself this question: am I on the growth trajectory? And if you are, just keep on going, and just be patient, and yeah, stay consistent. Good luck.